Good morning, world. It's about 10 o'clock. I just woke up. Hope you guys enjoyed my video I made yesterday. Talk about my transformation and all that stuff. I'm going to be consistent with my walking on the treadmill. I'll go 5 to 7 days a week. There will be some days where I'll be lazy. I don't feel like going, but I'll be consistent and go like 5 days a week. But 5 to 7 days a week. Yeah. Lose this weight, get my first girlfriend. Don't hate me, jumps on here. Don't hate me, VJ. Yeah. You look like a mess. Yeah, I just woke up, man. That's why I look like a mess right now. Yeah. Yeah. I have to get used to it because once I start skydiving hanging with my wife, obviously, I'm gonna be waking up every day at like 6:30, 6:30. I have to wake up every morning. So I have to be going to bed early. Around like 11 o'clock, I'll be going to bed, man. Once I start skydiving hanging, I work on maintenance, I'll be going to bed like at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, max like 12 o'clock because I gotta wake up early in the morning. Work starts at 9, but I have to wake up at, if I want to do a workout and go for a swim, I have to wake up at like 6:30. I work out for maybe 30, 40 minutes. I do like a 25-minute swim. And then me and VJ, we take a shower, we put our clothes on, and we get breakfast. We go out to dinner, we get breakfast, go out to breakfast. Sometimes I'll eat breakfast at home, sometimes I'll go out. We go out and we eat breakfast at Coors or something like that in Vancouver. When we head on to work. And the doctor will be filming some of that. And when we wake up in the morning, they film glimpses of it, obviously. When I film the movie, I'll be getting very little sleep. The today's actors will be getting very little sleep. They'll be getting like, I don't know, by 12 o'clock, everyone will be in bed. I'm not going to film, we're going to film until like maybe 10 at night, and around maybe 12 o'clock, everyone goes to bed. The actors got to wake up at like 5 in the morning every day. They only get like 5 hours of sleep, 4.5, 5 hours of sleep. And that's why every Fridays, we only film for maybe 7, 8 hours, and that way the actors can get more sleep on Fridays. And Fridays is the day we do the interviews for the Empire character magazine shoots. That's the day we do the pictures and the interview the actors. It gets featured in Skysource News. And the actors are, how you can give them more sleep, the way they're not stressed out. There's nothing worse than working 7 days a week and you have very little sleep. The actors for Xanus are not getting much sleep. They're getting like 4 hours of sleep, 4.5 hours of sleep. It's not that great, but because the truth is, most Hollywood actors get very little sleep when they film movies because they have a rigorous schedule. The scheduling for acting is crazy. You got to get the movie finished, and so they don't get much sleep. They get like a couple hours of sleep, and that's it. The actors. But because the Hollywood companies are paying them the millions, they expect them to work hard, and they work hard, obviously. Because they're paying them a lot of money, they have to work hard. Just like the Hollywood actors, even though you guys are getting a little sleep, you sign a contract, you got to work. I pay you a lot of money, you have to work hard. I have to work hard. VJ has to work hard because we sign our matches with Amazon. We have to work hard. We all sign contracts. We have to work hard. Peter has to work hard. Peter will be getting very little sleep, yeah. Very little sleep because he has to direct the movie. It's dirty work. Because I'm paying Peter his $1+ billion deal, he'll work hard for me, obviously. He's getting paid. Yeah, he's getting paid, Peter. Yeah. But the actors for Xanus are going to work really hard for me, man. They're going to work really hard. Now, even though it sucks getting a little sleep, man, I'm having a blast working on Ivy's movie. Hence why, once the actors wake up, I'm going to have the assistants who take care of the laundry and everything, they get the actors coffee, The actors can get the coffee themselves, or you can have an assistant give them the coffee. Obviously, when they wake up, in the morning, while the people are doing their makeup and everything, early in the morning, the assistant gives them a coffee. That way they're awake, and an energy drink too. I'll have energy drinks. I'll have coffee to keep the actors awake. And I'm gonna have coffee for me and Y too. That way we're awake too. Because we're gonna be tired when we wake up. But we gotta film the movie. We gotta work, man. Everyone has to work hard. That's how it works. Yeah. That's why I was saying I'm never doing that ever again. I'm like, yeah, VJ, I'm never filming a movie, 3 movies back to back ever again, man. Working for like 10 months to a year, 7 days a week, I'm never doing that again. Yeah, that's dirty work. That's blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah. Yeah. Samsara? Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. Are you going to pay the actor's check, Ivan? No. I'm paying the actor's direct deposit. Never pay an actor a check, man. If the actor loses his check, you have to recompensate them, and you just took a loss. And when you're paying these Hollywood actors that kind of money, you don't want to have them losing it. They're making a lot of money. You don't want to have them losing. An actor perhaps loses his check. No. And the bank freezes your checks now for like a week. Yeah, the bank in Canada, anyways, the bank freezes my check, man. I don't know how it works in the States, but in Canada, when they pay you check now, they freeze your check for 5 days. It's actually 7 days because weekends don't count as business days, right? So it's usually 5 to 7 days they freeze your check. Whereas direct deposit, they don't freeze your check. Hence why the best way to pay the actors is direct deposit. Yeah. Money has been wired into your account with the GPS. I'm going to put money into the GPS, yeah. Because the Zanes are going to be pulling in there like 70, 80, 90,000 every 2 weeks, 120,000 every 2 weeks, all the way to $200,000, $180,000, $150,000 every 2 weeks. They're getting fat paychecks. $100,000 paycheck every 2 weeks. You don't want to have the actors losing their money, man, losing their checks. So you got to make sure what you pay them direct deposit. The crewmen get paid direct deposit too. Eric Rezahaki get paid direct deposit. They get their $5,000 every 2 weeks. Direct deposit. They don't get check because check, the bank freezes your money and they can lose their checks. It could happen, right? Chance of it happening is not high. Most people take good care of their checks, but they could lose it and someone can steal it. That's why never pay the actor's check. Pay them direct deposit. I'm sorry. Whereas me and my wife would get paid through Amazon. Amazon Pay. It's like PayPal pretty much. I think how it works for Amazon, you have your Amazon Pay account, and the Amazon will pay us, wire the money in our Amazon Pay account, and we transfer that money into our account. BMVG, that's how it works for the Amazon deal, obviously. Or they might pay me in here a check. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell them, look, I don't want a check. Just transfer the money deposit all the money in the Amazon Pay account, and then we deposit all those billions in our personal account. And a small percentage that goes to paying the royalties, obviously, to the actors. Peter Jackson, the actors, or Mel Gibson, all those guys, right? The actors, a royalty check. I'm gonna get coffee in a sec, guys. They're making coffee. Yeah. So Eric Wizaki signed master deals. Yeah. Eric Wizaki signed master deals. Are making $5,000 every 2 weeks for Xanus. That's a lot of money, $10,000 a month. But even their paycheck is pocket change compared to the actors. You see the difference? The actors are making their $80,000, $90,000, $100,000, $120,000, $150,000, $200,000 every 2 weeks. Whereas Eric Hacker are only making $5,000 every 2 weeks. So even though they sign master deals compared to the actors, it's pocket change. Compared to the 7 team, it's pocket change. The 7 team, the actors are all getting paid in millions. So you have like this hierarchy of bosses. It's actually pretty cool. You have all the supervisors. You have Eric Rezahaki. You have all the supervisors for all the sections of the crewmen. They're the boss over their section. And then you have the 7 team who are the boss over them. And you have Peter who's the boss over them and the 7 team. And you have me and VJ who are the boss over everyone. You have like levels of bosses. It's pretty cool. You have a hierarchy of bosses, right? For the movie. But the 7 team will be handling most of the stuff on our behalf. Even though me and VJ are the boss, we're barely going to be handling the stuff. I'm focused on the movie, filming the movie. Peter won't have time to handle a lot of stuff either. Some stuff he has to handle, but Peter is busy directing the movie, so that's why you have your team handle it. You have the supervisors handle their own section. The team oversees all that. The team will oversee it on me and Peter's behalf, me, VJ, and Peter's behalf, because Peter will be busy working on the movie. He's directing the movie. He doesn't have time to handle a lot of stuff. The producing duties, like during production, me and Peter will barely be handling producing duties. We'll keep tabs on the budget, obviously. They have to tell us how much money got burned, but we're barely going to be handling the producing duties because I'm the star of the movie. My wife's the star of the movie. She's a supporting character, and Peter is directing the movie. He doesn't have time to handle all the other stuff, right? Or Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson doesn't have time to handle all the other stuff. He's chosen. Yeah. They're directing the movie. Samsara? Yeah. As well as these guys going to bed. They had a blast, man. Yeah, I had a fun time. We featured on 4 shoots live in the commercials, the interviews on Sky Source News. I had a fun time. The documents filming. I had a fun time filming the movie. The actors are going to have a blast filming the movie. That's why the 10 months are going to go by so fast. It's a wrap. Oh, it's done, Ivan? I'm like, yeah, it's done, guys. Oh, Ivan, it's done? Because they had a blast. And they know the journey is soon over. But it's not over yet. We might go world touring. And you also have the game. You have the documentary. Yeah, you get to see the game. You get to see the documentary. And the red card event didn't take place yet, guys. You're still not... It's not over yet. But it's pretty much over once production's done. Because the actors will now be flown home. And they'll be doing their game work. And they're going to be experiencing crazy fame with the fans. But after the red card event, that's when the journey ends. For Xanus, obviously. The 2-day party red card event, that ends the journey. And me and my wife are moving on to the greatest of Keanu Reeves. And you guys are going to go back to Hollywood. I launch your careers. You're welcome. You're going to go back to Hollywood like how you deserve. It's not fair, man. How you just what? We do the movie with you and you move on to your next movie and we're left out of that. Ivan. That's not fucking fair, man. I'm sorry, man. Like you get what you deserve. I saved your ass for Xanus for like 5 years. That's good enough. Now you're gonna go back to Hollywood like now you deserve. You can bail you want. You're not good for the movie, man. With Keanu Reeves, you're not good for the great save Keanu Reeves. Samsara, you're not good. Emma. They might tell me, fuck Keanu Reeves. He's very successful. I'm like, guys, that's not the point. The point is he wants to be saved and experience what you guys experienced too. And he's good for the movie. You're not good for the movie, man. You guys are not good for the movie. I can't picture you in the movie. And I'm not going to have the same actors as my movie guys. And they're gonna beg me to resign. I'm like, no. I'm not resigning you. Ivan, please, 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 Ivan, please, please, please. Please, Ivan, please. Don't say, oh, you look bad. You can pay all you want. You're not good for the great state of Keanu Reeves. Okay. Why do you think they're going to beg? Because they were saved. They didn't want to be left behind. And my company's buried in Hollywood, man. That's why they're going to beg, man. They got paid more money than what they make in Hollywood on average. And what? They don't want to be left behind. They want to be saved. Hence why they're going to beg their ass off, obviously. My company's buried in Hollywood and they were saved. They don't want to be left behind. Being left behind is not a good feeling, man. They experience that international glory. They know when they go back to Hollywood, they're going to lose the feeling. They don't want to lose the feeling of being left behind. Yeah, but even though I'm going to be pretty successful in Hollywood, or very successful in Hollywood, my fucking career is a side tension. My movies are all the side tension. Yeah, that's why they're going to beg. Because they want to be in that Great Escape with Keanu Reeves so bad. But they're not good for the movie. So, Sarah. They're desperate, obviously. They become desperate, and they desperately beg. I'm like, look, man, you can bail all you want. You're not good for the next movie, man. Don't hang on, son. Yeah. So, Sarah. So they'll tell you, they might tell you, Ivan, fuck those actors, just resign us. Yeah, they might tell me, Ivan, fuck those Hollywood actors, just resign us. I'm like, guys, you're not good for the movie, man. I'm not resigning you, man. You can bail you want, you're not good. So, Sarah. Yeah. They also know my budget's better, right? Like the actors will be blown away by the budget of Xanus. I'm making it for $1.8 million. Holy shit! Ivan's company. It finally hits my holy shit. Ivan's company blows out of the water. This is like unheard of set building, man. Like big sets. Hollywood can afford this. Yeah, it starts to hit them. Yeah, Ivan's company's better than Hollywood. Yeah, the luxury buffet too. While you're doing that dirty work, fourth year during production, I'm serving you an all you can eat like amazing buffet, man, with amazing food for breakfast and dinner and dessert. Yeah, and that's why Ivan's company blows all. I had nice perks. Yeah, nice perks in the company, obviously. Some Sarah. Yeah. 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 So you're gonna have an engineer. I'm gonna have my engineer to design my own payment system. For my accountants. Yeah. The accountant punches in the actor's salary, the term, and the system does all the work, and the actors get their bi-weekly check consistently every 2 weeks. And the crewmen too, and Eric Rezahaki, Tony, they get their bi-weekly check, obviously. Direct deposit. That way the actors get paid direct deposit. They don't have to worry about the bank freezing their checks, obviously. But I told you, if you guys see a discrepancy in your paycheck when you see your email confirmation and then the money gets wired into your bank, it's because of the rates. So the confirmation of the money that gets wired into their account on the email is in Canadian money, but once it gets put into your own to your own bank account wherever you live, you have the currency rates, obviously. So if you see a bit of a discrepancy, it's because of the rates. I didn't rip you off. It's because of the rates. Because my company is a Canadian money. So if you guys live in America, you're going to make a bit less. You're still making your millions, but you're making a bit less because American money is worth more than Canadian money. Why don't you start skyscrapers in America? Most of the Hollywood actors live there. Because I don't want to live in your filthy country. Okay, I don't want to live in America. I don't want to live in America. I want to live in Canada. Canada is my home. I was born here. And it's cleaner up here, and it's more beautiful up here. I don't want to live in the States. The States is not for me. The States is a very beautiful country too, but it's pretty filthy over there. It's very crowded. I'd rather live in Canada than live in the States. And I choose where we live because I see Jurassic VJ. It's fair. I made the billions for me and you, and I died for you when you kept annoying my sleep every night. And what? I did this for you, and I choose where we live. It's fair. You say, hey, it's fair. You saved me. I see the light. You got me out of hell. You made billions for me and you. You choose where we live, Ivan, and we're living in Vancouver, Canada. But we're going to be traveling around the world a lot, right? Me and VJ, right? We're going to be traveling into a lot of places in Europe and in Africa and South America and Middle East, China, Japan, Australia, all these places around the world. Yeah. We have an endless bucket list. Me and VJ, an endless bucket list. Travel around so many cities and countries around the world. It's crazy. Even some places in Canada I want to visit too, right? I've never been to. Like some places in Canada I would want to travel to, in the States too. We have an endless bucket list, yeah. Up north, I also want to go up north. I've never been up north in Canada, in the Northwest Territories. I want to go up north too. But up north, it's winter every year, every day of the year. Because in Canada, you have the Northwest Territories, north of Canada, right? I've never been there before. I heard it's pretty beautiful up there. But it's winter all the time up there, right? Yeah. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go just get my coffee. I'll be back in a sec. Skiv, don't wait a sec. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Alright, guys, I'm back. supposed to get my coffee. Yeah. Pretty good coffee. Yeah. So Peter Jackson's greedy, Ivan? Yeah, of course he's a greedy pig. His agent might get cocky. Ivan, what about $1 billion in royalties? I'm like, no, I'm not paying Peter any more than $850 million in royalties. But the only way that Peter gets $850 is if I make my 20+ billion. I make under 20, he doesn't get 850. He'll get his like 650, 700, 750. I make, let's say, 18 billion. Peter, I can give him 750. 750 million. He signed like a 1.2 billion deal. He makes 650. He signed a 1.1 billion deal. Peter, it's a massive contract for him, obviously. If I make 30, 40, 50, then I'll give him like 150, 160 million for the game. He signed his like 1.4+ billion deal, whatever it is, Peter Jackson, in his New Zealand money. And Mel signed like a 300 million deal in his American money. A $400 million deal in Canadian money, $300 million deal in American money, Mel Gibson signed. He still signed a massive contract, Mel Gibson, right? He doesn't make that in Hollywood. Yeah. Peter's age, that's good for Peter, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? You're very generous. Peter doesn't make it in Hollywood. Yeah, Peter, you live in New Zealand? Yeah, I live in New Zealand, Ivan. Yeah, you sign your billion plus your 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 million deal, Peter. You use own money. He's like, holy shit. When you convert your money, yeah. He's like, holy shit, Ivan, $1 billion+ deal? That's a lot of gold, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, you're happy, Peter? I'm happy. That's a good deal for me, Ivan. Thank you. I appreciate you a lot. This is more than what I made for Lord of the Rings, Ivan. Yeah, Ivan, you gave me an unlimited budget of $1.8 billion, and you also are paying me this rich contract. I'm going to work really hard for you, Ivan. I can't wait to work with you, Ivan. He's all excited, Peter. Your company blows out of the water. I know, Peter, blows out of the water. He's all shocked. Yeah. But Ivan, seriously, like, Hollywood, I never made this kind of money ever in my life, Ivan. Like, Hollywood can't afford to pay me this. Yeah, I only made like $250 million for Lord of the Rings, Ivan, like 30+ years ago. Tell me that, and they owe me money, Ivan. Yeah, fuck Bob Shea and Michael Ivan. I'm gonna work much harder for you. Your company blows out of the water. You gave me an unlimited budget. They gave me a shitty $9 million budget. You might tell me that, Peter. It's guaranteed when I go out to dinner with Peter sometimes, he might tell me stories about his days in Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Ivan, I remember when I pitched for Lord of the Rings, you know what I'm saying? He tells me stories of what happened behind the scenes and everything. Yeah, I had a fun time working on Lord of the Rings, Ivan, but I'm not having much fun working on your movie, Ivan. Don't tell me that. Because I gave him an unlimited budget, yeah. 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 But beware of the greedy agents, Ivan, especially the Zayn stars. Beware of John Boyega's agent, Yvonne Jose's agent. They're greedy. Like once I offer Yvonne Jose $4 million, his agent might get cocky. What about $6 million, Ivan? I'm like, no, he's not worth that, and I gotta watch my budget, man. Avondre doesn't get any more than $4 million. That's a good contract for him for the Xanus movie. If he doesn't like it, then yeah, it's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, I don't even make his Hollywood. Yeah, you make your what? Yeah, I make like $600K for my movies in Hollywood, Ivan. I'm paying people $5 to $48. It's a good contract. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah. The John Boyega wants 11-12. I'm not paying him that. He gets 9. I get $2 that, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 9. I'm not paying you 10. You're getting greedy, John. I know you smell blood in the water. I'm not paying you 10, 11. You get your 9. His age, I've asked to do for John. He doesn't make his Hollywood. Yeah, John gets his what, like his $2 million Hollywood? Yeah. And you get your back end money, your back end points. $7.5 million for John Boyega, and Avondre gets 5.5. That's a good deal for the back end, right? All right, what about 10 million for John Boyega? I'm like, no, he gets 7.5. I'm not paying him 10. 7.5 for John Boyega, and Avondre gets 5.5. That's good enough. Yeah. For the back end points for the Blu-ray box office, right? So, all right, for your company, the actors get back end money. Yeah, the A-listers from my company get the back end royalty money, but it's a fixed amount. They don't get a percentage deal because a percentage deal is risky. They might walk away with more money that you intended, obviously, or they might walk away with less. That's why the fixed amount deal is actually better because the actors know they're guaranteed going to make that money. Whereas the point, you don't know how much money you're going to make. You might even make less. You might make more. You don't know. Hence why the flat amount's the best deal. That way the actors don't dupe me. Because you don't want to do a thing where you give actors like a percentage deal and like all the Xanus stars walk away with like a $10 million of the money and they ripped you off. That's why the flat amount deal is better because you know you're guaranteed going to make that money off the Blu-ray box office. Whereas percentage deals, you don't know. You could make more, you could make less, you don't know, right? That's why the percentage deal, there's no percentage deals for my company. You get a flat amount on the back end. The agent will tell me, if it's better that way, we know the actor's going to make this money. Yeah, you know the actor is guaranteed going to make that money. Peter knows he's guaranteed going to make his $650, $700 million, whatever it is, off the back end. Whereas percentage deal, you don't know. He might make less, maybe $400 million, some Sarah. Yeah. That's why the flat amount deal is better. Peter's like, yeah, the flat amount deal is kind of better. I know I'm guaranteed going to make this $700 million. Yes. That's why it's better, obviously. Off the Blu-ray box office, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. You're going to be boss man with boss. And she'll work really hard, VJ, too. You see her in the office, she sits right next to me, you know what I'm saying? She sits right next to me, and she's working hard, making the calls with me. We're barely doing any work. We're only making the calls for the main things. And I'll be working on the script with Peter and Mel. I'll be doing the concert arts with Peter and Guillermo Toro and all them. With John Ali in the other building in my nice concert art room. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The characters, the world building, the weapons, the armor, the clothing, the concert arts for all that, yeah. I'm having a blast doing the concert arts. That's fun. We know what all these demonic characters are going to look like, yeah. And John Ali, you're going to be busy drawing a bunch of pictures, man. Dirty work. That's why I'm going to pay them a nice $200K. That way they work hard for me as my concert artists. That way they work hard for me. Some Sarah? What will be the best documentary? Xanus. Because Xanus, you're going to see me building the world of the North and the South, the lands. You're going to see me building, creating all the demonic characters. You guys are going to see this documentary, what Eritendum looks like in the documentary. They're demons, man. It'll be the best documentary, Xanus. The Gracie documentary will be sick. All my documentaries will be sick. But not as good as the Xanus one will be the best one. It's a fantasy world. I'm building a fantasy world, man. Like, of the North and the South, and like all demonic characters. What the crows look like, the eagles look like. What kind of clothing do the characters wear in the world. What the war looks like. The weapons look like. Yeah, man. Look at something fucking cool. I'm bringing my fantasy world to life, man. That's fucking cool. Yeah, that's why the Xanus documentary will be the best one, obviously. It'll be the longest one, too. The Xanus documentary might be 24 to 30 hours. All my other documentaries might be maybe 18 hours, 20 hours. The Xanus one's like 24 to even 30 hours, man. It's a long documentary. It's a longer project, right? It's a 5-year project, Xanus. All my movies after Xanus is only 2.5 years. 2.5 years, I'm done. 2 years of pre-production and production takes place. But for The Great Escape, it'll only take maybe 4 months to film the movie. 3.5 months to 4 months to film the movie, we're done. Post-production will only take a couple months for The Great Escape. Maybe 5 months. And then it's ready to be released straight to 4K Blu-ray. Yeah. What's up, Sarah? That's like Robert. That's like, I can't wait to get this on 4K. I can't wait to get this on 4K. You know what I'm saying? On 4K, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I have a not bad impression. I know, not bad impression of Robert Burnett, right? Yeah. How much money do you make on a book? I don't know, 10 to 20 billion. Or I'm shocked that I make 30, 40, 50 billion. But I highly doubt 30, 40, 50 billion. For me to make 30, 40, 50 billion, a good like 2.5, 3 billion, 3.5 billion, you have to buy my book. There's only like 1.5 billion English speaking people in the world. So chances are I'll sell maybe 1 billion copies. I make my 20 billion, my 18 billion around there. That's my wife be shocked. Ivan, you made $20 billion off your book? I'm like, yeah. She's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. She's shocked, yeah. Are you going to share that with me, honey, by the way? Are you going to share that with me, sweetie? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I will. Relax, man. We go to Vancouver, I'll register for the cars. Are you going to share your leftover money with me? I'll share your leftover money with you, Ivan. Yeah, you have to share money with me too, VJ. You can't be selfish. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're going to have portable showers, yes. You have to have showers that way the actors smell good on set. You don't want to do a thing where you don't have a proper hygiene system and everyone smells like balls and shit on set. No, man. You have to make sure you have portable showers. I showed you guys the pictures, right? Yeah, portable showers. I'll have the actors sleep in nice trailers too. I'm gonna rent brand new trailers for the actors to sleep in. The team has to handle it, obviously. I'm also gonna have portable laundry machines. That way the actors and the crewmen can wash their clothes and everything. You have to have a laundry machine, a portable one that runs on gas. You also have to have portable bathrooms where the actors go to the bathroom, right? Yeah, you have to have all that, obviously. A proper hygiene system, yeah, a proper sewer system where the actors take a shit, they take a piss, yeah. And the crewmen too, yeah. I'll have assistants wash all the actors, the 17 and all them. I'll have the assistants wash all their clothes. Okay, all you guys have to do is just put all your dirty clothes in the bin, and the assistants will take care of your clothes. They'll wash all your clothes and dry it, and they put it in your trailer for you and everything. Just leave, whenever you have dirty clothes, just leave it on the bin. The assistants handle all the dirty clothes, and they wash all the clothes. Me and VJ2, they wash our clothes too. Our dirty clothes, yeah. But the crewmen have to do it themselves. Whereas the actors and all of them get perks. The assistant washes all their clothes for them, obviously. And I'll have like 5 to 6 showers. That's for the 17 and all of us and the actors. Me and VJ get our own shower. So yeah, for the shower, one shower is for me and VJ, and the other like 5 are for the actors. They have to share the shower, obviously. But me and VJ, we get our own shower. We get our own nice trailer too. We get our own dressing room too. The actors have to share their dressing room for their costumes and everything. But me and VJ, we get our own dressing room. We have our own makeup artist, our own hair designer, because we're the boss. The actors got their own hair designer and makeup designer too, but the makeup artists and all of them, they do all their hair and their makeup. Whereas me and VJ, we have our own personal hair designer and makeup designer. We have our own dressing room. Yeah. The actors have to share the dressing room, obviously. They get a nice dressing room, but they have to share it, obviously, right? Yeah. So, Sarah? That's why Zay's a lot crazy with White Buzzman. Yeah, man. If you think John Campea and Rob Burnett and Star Wars would go crazy for all these movies coming out, nothing. They're going bonkers for Zay's. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch that movie. I can't wait to watch that doc. I can't wait to watch the movie. I can't wait to buy the merch. The poster reveal, like James Gunn Superman with a snippet of Hans Zimmer's score. I can't wait to play that game or watch Rabbi's walkthrough. They're all excited. I can't wait to see more of the trends too. And see more news on Sky News. There's a lot of things to be excited for. The trailers, for the documentary, for the game. You have the game trailer, the documentary trailer, and the movie trailer. 3 trailers. Yeah, man. The world's going crazy, yeah. And Rabbit will cover my walkthrough. I'll pay him $700K for the walkthrough for Xanus. That's a good deal for Rabbit. Yeah. Yeah. Will you have Rabbit stay at a hotel? Yeah, I'll have Rabbit stay at a hotel, paid for. And I can either feed him or he can use his own money to feed himself. I'll probably feed him too. He's only going to be doing the walkthrough for maybe 2.5 weeks, and he's done. 2 weeks he'll be done the walkthrough. 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks he'll be done. He works for 2.5 weeks. He gets a $700 check. All he has to do is just pre-record his videos and edit his videos, and he uploads it. And the web designer uploads it on my website, obviously. And that's for you guys to watch. You guys have a choice to either play the game or watch Rabbi's walkthrough, or you could do both. You play the game and to get a different perspective, you watch Rabbi's walkthrough. A lot of people are going to buy my game. A lot of people around the world are not gamers. The people who are not gamers will just watch Rabbi's walkthrough. And you guys will all watch it, obviously. Yeah, I don't feel like buying the game. I'll just watch Rabbi's walkthrough. And you guys watch Rabbi's walkthrough of the game. He'll be my walkthrough star. Rabbi will also be featured on the magazine too, right? Because he's my walkthrough star. He signs his contract, and then they do this photo shoot, and he gets featured on the game section, and they interview Rob Brad, and you get to interview it. How does it feel to be the representative of the Sky Source games? It feels good. You know, how's it feel being the walkthrough star? It feels good. They interview him and all that stuff. Yeah. Obviously. Robert will be in his 40s by the time he does. By the time I hire him, he'll be in his 40s, man. Yeah, man, I've been following you, Rabbi, since 2012. Since 2012, yeah, I remember when you were like 25 years old. And now you're like in your 40s, man. Yeah, Robert will be like in his 40s, mid 40s. When he does his Xanus walkthrough, yeah. Yeah, man. He's like, sign me up, fam. I'm excited to play this game. Ivan, you're in the game. I'm playing as you. Yeah, you're playing as me and all the other actors. Like, holy shit, I can't wait to play this game. And Xanus ends up being a sick game, a sick Unreal Engine 5 fast game. And Rob is all hyped to play the game. Yeah, he's excited, obviously. Ivan, do I get a free copy of the game? Yeah, I want to play it when I go home. Yeah, Robin, you get a free copy of the game. Because Robin's going to want to play the online thing, right? The one-on-one. He said, yeah, I want to play the one-on-one online, man, when I go home. That's why I'll give him, he gets a free copy of the game, obviously. Do the actors and crewmen get a free copy of the game? Only if they play it. I'm going to ask them, look, man, do you want to play the game? Yeah, all the actors are going to want to play the game. I want to play the game. Okay, if you want to play the game, I'll give you a free copy of the game. If you don't want to play the game and you want to watch Rabbi's walkthrough, I'm not going to give you a free copy of the game. You have to ask them, obviously. So when the actors for Xanus sign their contracts, I'm going to ask them, hey, look, for the game, I'm going to be releasing. Do you guys want to play it, or I'm hiring a walkthrough, sir, or do you want to just watch Rabbi's walkthrough? No, Ivan, I want to play it. Okay, if you play it, you get a free copy of the game. Obviously, on PlayStation 6 or Xbox 5. Because by then it'll be PlayStation 6, right, and Xbox 5. You have the choice to either watch Rabbi's walkthrough, or I give you a free copy of the game and you play the game, and you can watch his walkthrough too. It's up to you. You have to ask them. Are you going to play the game, Ivan? Probably not. I'm just going to watch Rabbi's walkthrough. I'm not going to play it. Or I might. I don't know. I kind of want to play the one-on-one online. I might play the game. I don't know. I haven't played a game in a while, because now I just watch Rabbi's walkthrough. That's why I don't play games anymore, because Rabbi covers all the big games, right? I just watch Rabbi's walkthrough. Yeah. So the Xanus fans will all want to be a part of the game. Yeah, they will. Yeah, guys, I'm making a game. Do you want to be a part of the game? Yeah, sure. I want to be part of it. I want to be a part of the game. They all want to be part of the game, and they sign their contract for the game too, obviously. That's why they sign massive deals. Now, finally hit Peter's mind, holy shit, Ivan, all your actors are making their, like, rich, consistent, like, millions, Ivan. This is the biggest contract ever for entire cast in movie history, Ivan. Hollywood can't afford this. Yeah, Hollywood only, like, a couple guys make the dough, and the rest make peanuts, Ivan. They don't have the kind of budgets you have, yeah. All the Xanus stars signed their big, like, multi-million-dollar deals. I explained to my past viewers how much I want to pay them. All, like, 15 stars signed big deals, man. They're millions. Hollywood can't afford that. If Hollywood had 15 actors, chances are the majority of them are going to make a couple $100,000. A few guys make a few $1,000,000, and that's it. 1, 2, 3 people will make the dough. Everyone else gets peanuts. That's how it works in Hollywood. Like for Lord of the Rings, Ian McKellen made the money. He got his $13 million. Everyone else made their... Elijah Wood made like $1 million. Vigo, I heard, made like $1 million around there, $1.5 million or something like that. Everyone else got shitty money. They made like their like $250,000. Yeah, for Lord of the Rings. That's why people will be shocked. Because for Lord of the Rings, the actors make peanuts, yeah. So I'm saying, huh? Yeah. Yeah, man. People tell me, yeah, Ivan, you have no idea how hard these actors are going to work for me, Ivan. They're going to work so hard for me because you pay them a lot of money, yes. And you're also giving them nice perks with that luxury buffet, yes. They're going to work hard for me, man. I'm spoiling them with all you can eat buffet, and I'm paying them their millions. So, yeah, Ivan, you're looking at a better performance than my Lord of the Rings actors. My Lord of the actors made peanuts, Ivan. They worked their ass off for me, man. I can only imagine how hard these actors are going to work for you. They're going to work really hard. Yeah, you're looking at Oscar performances, man. Because yeah, Ivan, if your company was associated with Hollywood, chances are your movie will be sweeping the Oscars, Ivan. This is such an amazing story. Yeah, it's a powerful story. The best fantasy story ever told, man. It will soon have me when you read my book, guys. I wrote a masterpiece. It's an amazing story. Some Sarah. That's why the Gates want to control that, because they know my book is amazing. Ivan Zane's brand is going to be so popular, more popular than Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Marvel, and Lord of the Rings. He's going to make his billions off his book. If he makes his like $20 billion off the book, that's enough money for him and his wife to start Skywalker Entertainment, bury the My Hologram with. He can fund his own movie, his own game with his own money, and make his billions off that. We want to control that. Well, you don't deserve to control that. You didn't write it, and you're not God. You may control everything in the world, but my money you're not touching. You're not touching my money. You won't let me touch your money. You're not touching my money either. It's zero. You're not touching that my money. Yeah, there you go. I have the keys off to sell to you, man. God gave me the keys for a reason. I went off to sell to you. Yeah. Yeah, I guarantee you, man. I'm probably wrong here, but I guarantee you, in The Hobbit 3, when Thorin had that greed sickness, I guarantee you that might have been it might be a symbolism of the gatekeepers, because remember you saw all that gold in the mountains in Hobbit 3, and Thorin had a greed. He had the gold sickness. He didn't want to share any of the wealth with the elves. That's why they went to war. And as soon as the orc army shows up, now they join together and they fight the orc army. Obviously, when you watch the movie. Thorin had, remember you saw all that gold? That's like trillions of dollars, man. And he's greedy. He doesn't want to share any of it with the elves. And they went to war over it. Yeah, I guarantee that's probably a symbolism of the gatekeepers. Probably not, but you can get some symbolism from that. The gatekeepers have all those tens of trillions in their bag. They won't let me touch a dime of their money. And when I pour my blood, sweat, and tears into my book because you lock the doors on me, you also want to control my brand too. No, man. You have all that money. You make all the trillions around the world. The billions off the book is for me and my wife. It's not for you. I have the keys. I'll sell to you. You're not touching my money. And they're getting pissed off. And that's when they start threatening me to try and scare me. I'm like, you can threaten me all you want. I'm not selling you. I'm not doing that, man. No way. I'm not sharing with a garbage wife and have you take all my money and be in Hollywood. I don't want to be in Hollywood. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. 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 That's why Skies with Bread and Hollow, guys. Yeah, man. Biggest conjure error for entire cast. Yeah. That's why they're going to work really hard for me, the Zane Stars. They all might tell me, yeah, Ivan, fuck all, man. Your company blows out of the water. Yeah, they all tell me that. Your company's way better in Hollywood, Ivan. That's why they're gonna beg, man. Because my company's better in Hollywood. And they were safe. They don't want to be left behind. You know, even though they're gonna be in Hollywood, they're gonna have pretty good careers or very good careers. There's still the side tension. The Great Escape is the main event with Keanu Reeves, right? That's the main event, not their movies. It's a side tension. Yeah. So fans will be going crazy for the movies. Yeah, they'll have fans going crazy for the movie, but the main focus is the Great Escape with Keanu Reeves, not their movies. That's why they feel like shit. Even though I'm successful now and I make more money, I'm still the side tension. My career feels worthless and meaningless. Yeah. It's not worthless and meaningless, but it feels worthless and meaningless. You guys see what I'm saying here? Yeah. Because me and VJ's movie's the main event, not theirs. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. So the agents will try and get a piece of the game too. Yes, they will. The agents are going to try and get a piece of everything. They're going to try and get a piece of the back end for the movie, and they're going to try and get a piece of the merch too. I'm giving the actors money for the merch, but I'm not going to pay you like $10 million. You're crazy. And they also try and get money. What about like $1.8 million for John Boyega, and that's like $5 million for the royalties for the game? I'm like, no. John Boyega gets $1.8 million for the game. He's not getting any royalties off the game. Avon Jordan gets his $1.5 million. Edris Alba gets his like $2.3 million. That's good enough, man. What about royalties for the game? I'm like, no, man. I'm already paying him enough money. I'm not giving him any royalties for the game. The game, I'm not giving him any royalties for that. Because that might be my number one seller, right? That's not very agree with the game. Because the game might be the most popular. My game is going to be very popular, so I'm sorry. Yeah. They're going to be very popular, my games. Some Sarah? Yeah, man. How much would we sell games for, Ivan? I don't know, $80? I sell my game for $80. The games are going to be expensive, like $80 for the game. Obviously. $79.99 for the Xanus game. Oh. Yeah. I have one beer. I'm going to drink one beer. Yeah. And the deal for Amazon is 80-20. Me and VJ get 80%. You guys get your 20% of the profits for the merchandise and for the movie Blu-ray box office. You get your 20%, and me and VJ get our 80%. And you guys, I'll give you the exclusive distribution rights, but you don't own the brand. We own the brand. I want to put that in the contract. That way Amazon doesn't dupe me. You don't want to do a thing where Amazon ends up owning a part of your brand, right? But you got to put in the contract. Ivan and VJ own the Zane's brand, but you own the exclusive distribution rights to the brand. That's it. You get your 20%, and we get our 80%. It's a good deal for Amazon. With the 4K Blu-ray box office and for the merchandise, that's a good deal for Amazon. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's a massive deal. It's a huge deal, yeah. I can't wait to get this on 4K. On 4K. Robbie Burnett, yeah. Yeah. So if your company straight to 4K Blu-ray, yes. My company will not. My movies will not be released on theaters. It's straight to 4K Blu-ray. That's why I recommend you guys put money into a theater system at home. The Hollywood actors can easily afford to put money into a theater system or renovate their basement into a theater room. Those guys are millionaires. But the average person, they can afford to get a TV and maybe like some speakers. That's good enough. And you can put money into blinds that makes your house go dark. It's up to you, but because you have two choices for the theater thing, right? You can either have your big flat screen TV and then you have your speakers. That's the first choice. Or you renovate your basement into a theater room where your house, where your room goes dark. You have your slide, you have your projector, or you can have your TV. It's up to you how you want it to work. Those are your two choices, obviously. Yeah. But most average people have the TV and the speakers. That's cheaper. For $2,500, you can get nice speakers, a theater system with your big flat screen TV. And I recommend you put money into blinds if you don't have a theater room that make your house go dark. It's a much better experience watching movies when it's dark than when it's light, right? You don't need to do that, but you're gonna get a better experience if your house is dark. Like I'm gonna have my private IMAX theater room where my room is dark and everything. I get an amazing experience at home when I watch the Xanus movies. I'm sorry. Yeah. You can even watch my documentary in a theatrical experience too if you want. You get an amazing experience at home too. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Yeah, I want to watch Ivan's documentary and you can even watch Rabbi's walkthrough in a theatrical experience too for the game. Yeah. Some Sarah. We get a good experience. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're looking at amazing experience at home, yeah, because it's on 4K. You have that technology going towards the movie. You also have the 4K Blu-ray effect on top of that. And 4K Blu-ray is Dolby Vision, Dolby Sound. That's why if you watch it on TV with your theater system, you're looking at a beautiful experience at home. Because 4K Blu-ray is Dolby Vision, Dolby Sound, and you're looking at an amazing experience at home. It's just as good as Hollywood. Yeah, even though it's straight to 4K Blu-ray, it's fucking unheard of experience. Yeah, with your theater system, yeah. 4K Blu-ray is unheard of, man. Top-notch quality, yeah. That's why I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. 4K Blu-ray is where it's at. Obviously. And it's easier too. Once the file's now edited, it goes straight to 4K Blu-ray. You don't have to release it on theaters. It goes straight to 4K Blu-ray. You guys pay your money for it. It gets shipped to your house. You can watch it as much times as you want. You don't have to pay over and over and over again like you do for the theaters, right? You pay your one-time fee, and the movie gets shipped to your house, and you watch it as much times as you want. See what I'm saying? Yeah. That's like Peter Jackson is salivating over the box set. I have a nice box set, 4K box set. Yeah, Peter. Can I get more of that? I'm like, Peter, no, stop being greedy. Because he's salivating over my brand. Can I get a bit more for the merch? No, Peter. $1 million for the merchandise is enough. Stop being greedy, man. You're a greedy pig, yeah. Because he knows I'm going to make billions off the merchandise in the movie. He wants a bigger chunk of that, Peter. He's greedy. He wants a bit more of that. Yeah, he's greedy, obviously. But what I'm paying him is enough. He's just a greedy pig, obviously. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, people tell me, yeah, Ivan, Amazon's a good company to partner with. They can distribute your merchant movies worldwide, Ivan. They're all over the world, yeah. They'll tell me that. Yeah, Ivan, they're the best company to partner with for 4K Blu-ray, Ivan. Because people tell me, yeah, Ivan, your two choices is either streaming or like DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K Blu-ray. And I choose 4K Blu-ray, obviously. Yeah, Ivan, streaming is not professional. Yeah, I don't like streaming either, Peter. I prefer 4K Blu-ray. Yeah, I have a nice box set. That's better, Ivan, yeah. People tell me that, yeah. Might tell me that, right? Yeah. And that's why there's something crazy for networking in Hollywood. All the Hollywood actors are gonna ask the Xanus for a word, man. It's gonna be crazy. The agents tell them, yeah, guys, Sky's horse is burned in Hollywood. This is your ticket out of the Hollywood system. Network with the Xanus stars. They all network with the Xanus stars. Something crazy. The agents even try to network with the Xanus stars agents. Hey man, can you give the bosses a good word about my clients? And those agents, well, yeah, I'll give them a good word. They don't give a word either. They're also gonna network with the agents too. It's crazy, man. Because all the Hollywood actors know their careers are all the side attention now. Ivan's company's burned Hollywood, and his movies are the main event. Their movies are side attention. They want to be saved. They don't want to be left behind. And they know my company's burned Hollywood. This is a ticket out of the Hollywood system. They're gonna beg, man. He's saying us for word, yeah. I'm sorry. Why are you so generous giving the actors royalties? Because I know I'm going to make a lot of money off my... Because before, I only thought I'd make maybe 800 million, $1.5 billion off my movie. I did the math. No, you're looking at billions. The big Hollywood A-listers, they're going to have both the buzz. It doesn't hurt to give them a small piece of the pie, but they're not getting any more than $125 million of royalties. Except if the guy's bigger than $400 million. Like guys like Tom Cruise, Dwayne Johnson can bargain for more than 125. Those guys are a bit like Dwayne Johnson's worth $800 million. So someone like him, he can bargain for his 200, 230, 250 million in royalties because he's big. But I'm not going any higher than 250 million for an actor. The only ones who get more are the big directors because directors are very important. They're the ones directing your movie, but the actors don't get any more than $250 million. But the $250 million, 230, $200 million is for guys like Dwayne Johnson and Tom Cruise, who are worth more than $400 million. Those guys can bargain for more than 125. Like Tom Cruise can bargain for his 170, 160, 180 million of the royalties. Dwayne Johnson can bargain for his $200 million of the royalties. Every reason to hit him that movie, right? Yeah. Because he's big. 230 million, you can bargain for that. But for the salaries, I'm not paying any more than 50 million. 50 million is good enough for their salary, their base and their bonuses. That's good enough. So, Sarah. Whereas Keanu Reeves for the Great Escape, he can bargain for his 125, 130, 135 million. If he's worth more than $400 million by that. If he's worth less than $400 million, he gets 125 Keanu Reeves. What about $200 million for Keanu Reeves? I'm like, no, man, I'm not paying him that. He gets 125. That's good enough. That's what do it for Keanu Reeves, Ivan. You're very generous. He doesn't even make this in Hollywood. Yes, he doesn't make this in Hollywood on average, right? Yeah. The Matrix, he made more. But after that, he never made that kind of money, right? So I offered him a good deal, Keanu Reeves. For the movies, I'm sorry. Yeah. $111, guys. Almost on here. So for the Hidden Valley movie, for the Hidden Valley movie, I might have maybe Dwayne Johnson compete with Will Smith, Denzel Washington, and maybe Chris Hemsworth. Have those 4 actors compete for the job for the Hidden Valley movie. But chances are, I'm thinking Will Smith or Dwayne Johnson are good for that movie. Will Smith maybe, or Dwayne Johnson, because Dwayne Johnson's a muscle man. But Will Smith is cheaper than Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson's huge. By then, he might be a billionaire, right? So Dwayne Johnson will demand something crazy. Like, he might get cocky. What about like $300 million royalties? I'm like, no, Dwayne. $250 million, $240 million is enough for you. I'm not paying more than that for the royalties. And you get your $50 million if he's chosen for the Evan movie. That's a good deal for him. And for the game, I can pay maybe $25 million for the game. Because he's so big, obviously. I'm saying? When he gets potential earnings being, whereas Will Smith is worth $350 million now. By then he might be worth $400+ million, so I can give him like the Keanu Reeves contract. Yeah, like $48 million, and he gets like $135 million in royalties. That's a good deal for Will Smith, obviously, for the movie. But that's way down the road, guys. That's a long time from now. I'm not focusing on that right now, right? I'm sorry. Yeah. Tom Holland, Natalie Portman, Hayden Christensen, those guys I can picture in the Hidden Valley movie. They might be chosen for that movie, yeah. But that's a long time from now. That's like 18 years from now. It's a long time. My 4th movie, right? Yeah. You're looking at a sick movie for the Hidden Valley movie. We get stranded on this island, there's vampires living in the island. Looking at a sick movie for that, man. All my movies will be sick. Yeah. So Will Smith's a greedy pig, Ivan? Yeah, he is, man. Will Smith is a greedy pig. He's greedy, obviously. I don't know, when his agent asks for $200 million royalties, I say no. Will Smith might be offended. He's like, I'm saying he's all like cocky, he's offended. I'm saying he's like, you know who I am? I'm fucking big, man. I'm big and all, man. I deserve a $200 million contract. Yeah, well, I know you're greedy, you smell blood in the water, but you're not worth $200 million for my movie. You may be the main show in Hollywood and you're big, but when you're in my movie, you're no longer the main show. I'm not going to pay you $200 million. Well, you're getting greedy, man. He might be angry and pissed off. Look, man, if you don't like my offer, you're more than welcome to go back home. Let me handle my offer. It's a deal, Ivan, yeah. I put him in a pickle. Yeah, either I accept Ivan's contract or I go back to Hollywood and be left behind and they accept my deal, obviously. And you don't even make this in Hollywood, Will. You make what? Your $20, $30 million? Your $20, $30 million in Hollywood, Will. I'm paying you $50 million for your base and your bonuses, and like $125, $135 million of royalties. And I can pay you like $10 million for the game. As a master contract, you sign a $200 million deal. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, Will's a greedy pig, man. He's greedy. He's guaranteed going to push for like $180, $200 royalties. I'm like, no, Will. You're getting greedy, man. No, like $135 million, $125 million is enough for you. Stop being greedy. You don't make this on average, right? Yeah. It's a deal, Ivan. That's a lot of money. I'm just being greedy. Yeah, you're being greedy. We'll stop, son. So the agents might try it to play that game with you. Yeah, Ivan, the guy's big, Ivan. Yeah, I know. They may be big in Hollywood, but when they're in my movie, they're not the main show. They're side attention. They're gonna help build the buzz, obviously. They're gonna make my movie a lot better because they're big stars. That's why I'm paying them a lot of money. But they're not the main show. Me and my wife are the main show. That's why I'm not letting these guys do me, man. Their agents might try their very best to convince me to pay them more. Ivan, they're big, man. I know they may be big in Hollywood, but in my movie, they're the side attention. They're not the main show. Me and my wife are the main show, not them. They're a part of the show. They help build the buzz, but they're not the main show. Me and my wife are the main show. That's why I'm not going to pay them more money. That's good enough. You don't like it, you're more than welcome to go back to Hollywood, being left behind my offer. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, I give a good deal. Yeah. Because the agents who represent the big actors, like guys like Will Smith, Keanu Reeves, and all them, Sandra Bullock and all them, and Tom Cruise, and Tom Hanks, and Dwayne Johnson, they're greedy, man. The managers and agents who represent those actors are very greedy. They're going to demand more money. I'm like, no, man, this is enough for the actor. If they don't like it, you're more than welcome to work in Hollywood. That's my offer. So, Sarah? Yeah. So, Sarah? Yeah. Why are the agents greedy in Hollywood, Ivan? Because they know the agents are not stupid. The agents know my game, my movie, my merch are going to do billions, and so they want a bigger chunk of the pie. They're not stupid. Yeah, we know Ivan's 4K Blu-ray box office will do billions. They want a bigger chunk of that. We know his merchandise will do billions. They want a bigger chunk of that. And they know his game will do billions. They want a bigger chunk of that. That's why they're going to try and get royalties for the game, movie, and the merch. I'll give the actors royalties, the A-listers royalties for the box office and for the merchandise, but they're not getting any royalties for the game. The game, they're not touching my money, the dime of me, just money. They just get their flat salary, and that's it. Because I'm already giving them money for the box office, Blu-ray box office, and the merchandise. That's enough money for the actors. They're just greedy pigs. The agents are greedy pigs. They're greedy, the agents who represent the big stars. Yeah, they're greedy. They're greedy pigs. Yeah. Yeah, Ivan, if John Boyega goes speaking and he makes like 800 grand in speaking, I want my $80,000. I want 10% of that because they're greedy. Because I told you, if I speak at 80 places, 100 places, John Boyega, Vaughn Jordan, all them, we pulling in there like 800 grand, 700 grand, 600 grand, even $1 million in speaking earnings. And the agents want their 10, 15, 20% of that too. They're greedy, man, the agents. Yeah, we want 10% of their speaking money too if they go speaking, Ivan. And chances are I will go world touring for Xanus. I might speak at maybe 180 places, man. If I speak at 80 places, Yakas are going to make it like 700 grand, 650,000, 800 grand speaking. Something crazy. 650, 700K in speaking. Yeah, John Boyega makes 700K in speaking. I want my 70 grand. I want 10% of that. Yeah. Before the taxes, right? Yeah. The agents are greedy in Hollywood. The greedy pigs. But the $2,000 gift card you don't touch. Everything else you get your 10%, but the $2,000 gift card you don't touch, obviously. Even the commercial money, the photo shoot money, and the interview money, the agents want 10% of that too. Yeah, the 200K John Boyega is making for all that. I want my 20 grand. They're greedy, the agents. They're greedy pigs. Yeah, the manager or agents are greedy in Hollywood. They're greedy pigs. They want a piece of all the actors' earnings. These are greedy pigs. Yeah. So, Sarah. Yeah, man. That's why Sky's name will blow out of the water, and Xanus was the best movie she's ever made. Anyways, here's the video, guys. I talked for an hour and 21 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Stay tuned. I'll make a video tomorrow, or I might make another one tonight. We'll see what happens. This is Adam. I'm signing up. Peace, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this show. Don't hate me, I'm saying. Bye, guys.